Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and even on a holiday, I like to do videos. So here's another video. In the market, I'm looking at coinpaprika.com, one of my sponsors, and the market is pretty flat. Nothing very interesting here, and so we won't focus on that much. We will focus on this tweet. I thought this was interesting because I had forgotten this. A while back, and folks, in no way am I tying in the potential of $1,000 XRP to this. What I wanted to focus on was what Jeremy Hogan said here, September 13th. And I'm not saying that there's some meaning behind that being the 13th when Uphold had tweeted this and it was just a hypothetical. Okay, XRP hit $1,000. What are you tweeting? And so they were just trying to generate some marketing buzz. And they happened to do it on the 13th of September 2020. And I guess this tweet is trying to somehow infer that has something to do with Jeremy Hogan's tweet from April 29th. I'm not saying that at all. I had forgotten that Jeremy Hogan had tweeted this part. This is what I wanted to show you. The most likely time for a settlement of any case is between the end of discovery and the filing of dispositive motions. In our case, that is basically any time from now until September 13th. So he was saying it until September 13th. Then just like in the last 24 hours, he said this: most likely settlement time frame is from now until the end of November because the cards will be on the table. So September, November, if there's going to be a settlement, that's what's interesting here. By November, in other words, I guess he's saying that settlement, if it's going to happen, it's going to be by November. I think September is going to be a fascinating month, folks. September. I'm writing down thumbnails here, folks, because thumbnails matter. And then this guy, what's interesting about this is this Bryant McGill guy is thought leader, Wall Street Journal and USA Today best-selling author, 13 million followers, United Nations appointed global champion. I don't know what that means. But apparently the guy has some wherewithal, or he's somebody. But look at this. He says, I have a feeling that the XRP Ripple Volcano is going to be blowing sometime soon. Just remember, I told you, like I've been telling you for the past year. Now, he's copying in John Deaton. Who else is he copying in here? A wild speculator. I'm a wild speculator too. That's what it is when you're in crypto. Okay. So anyway, I thought that was an interesting tweet. Do I follow this guy? Yeah. Okay. I don't follow this guy. Let's see this one. I'll follow that one. Okay. Moving along. Now, then this is interesting. This is Graham Bright. I believe, as I recall, his company is called Euro-Exim Bank. I think it was one of the first banks to use Ripple. Okay. I don't remember ever seeing this video. It's possible I've shown it before, but I don't remember it. You know, I'm getting old. I'm 48 now, so your memory is not what it used to be. But I want you to listen to this clip.
So what's next for us? I'm very interested in how we're moving forward in the market and how we're going to be taking a very, very specific lead here. We will, in our plan, is to not only work with payments instructions, but to embed trade finance instructions inside a Ripple message. So that sounds great. What does it actually mean? It means that apart from
what he just said,
in our plan is to not only work with payments instructions, but to embed trade finance instructions inside a Ripple message.
Trade finance, huh? You know what that reminds me of? Remember the Everest document? 2025 to 2030, blockchain solutions for capital markets, 2020 to 2025, blockchain solutions for capital markets and trade finance emerge. R3, who has a 5 billion XRP option last time I checked. We don't know what the settlement was. DAH, Fabric, etc. ILP Java becomes the interoperability standard for Hyperledger Foundation projects. Okay? He just happened to be talking about trade finance there.
So that sounds great. What does it actually mean? It means that apart from just the payment and the actual amount and value of a payment, we will be embedding bills of lading, airway bills, the content of a letter of credit, a fund, a security. It could be any one of the current SWIFT messages for any one of the members of the whole financial infrastructure, who are then able to use a Ripple style message to communicate not only bank to bank, but from one institution to any other institution on Ripple in real time.
Now, folks, you need to let it sink in what a monster this whole thing is. If it hadn't sunk in by now, there's not much I can do. But I just want to remind everybody one more time, because I think it's for today. We just talked about the potential for settlement. Because look, I know, because I feel it more than probably anybody, I know how long this SEC case, I know it has felt like it's gone on forever and ever, and it feels like it'll never end. I know that feeling. I feel it every day. I get it. But there's going to be a day when it's over. So look what Link 2's doing.
Hi everyone, Ray Fuentes here.
And this ends tonight.
Great day, not only to top off investments in your favorite private companies, but to expand your portfolio within the private markets as well. And fortunately, you can do both this weekend. Starting Saturday, September 3rd, and through the Labor Day holiday weekend. Link2 is reducing the investment minimum to $5,000 for all private companies available on our platform. So no matter if you're a first-time investor or a seasoned Team Apollo member, this is the time to capitalize on a reduced Link2 pricing for companies like Ripple, Uphold, Dapper Labs, Whoop, Carbon, and Eat Just. Celebrate.
All right, I'm not going to play any more of that, but I will tell you the link to this is one of my sponsors. The link to this is in the top of the description of this video, and you got to click on the link and tell them DAI sent you. It'll make a difference, I hope. Now check this out. One of the biggest Bitcoin whales with over 200,000 Bitcoins sent all of their coins to exchanges. I'm 99% certain this is Michael Saylor's Bitcoin address, and they're planning to sell everything. When he soon sells, expect a bloodbath, the likes we've never seen before. Now, I don't know if that's Michael Saylor's address, folks, but this tweet caught my attention today, so I just wanted to pass it along. This also caught my attention because this is the fact jack, folks. A man called Satoshi Nakamoto just suddenly appears from thin air, created a coin that threatened the entire monetary system, and disappeared without a trace. The governments wouldn't let that slide. He would have been located immediately. It was the government. Folks, I've been telling you this for a while. None of the Bitcoin maxis will even have this conversation, because I believe most of them already know. I believe most of them have always known who Satoshi was, or who the group of four that the Homeland Security, I believe they've always known. I believe a lot of the people who have built up this entire Bitcoin market have always known. I don't just believe it, I know it. There's no way that they didn't. No way. Which that makes it a bigger scandal than even Madoff, by the way. Now, I'm not going to show these email addresses, but I do want to show this. This is from Stefan Huber after some digging into the Brooklyn Project. Remember, the Brooklyn Project came from Consensus, which is Joseph Lubin's company. It was his brainchild. He found a list, Found a list from December 2000. This is older information. We've covered this before, but there's something that I don't remember if I did cover in here. It's a list of all these lawyers and their email address, their personal email addresses, And then Crypto Cowboy brings this to my attention. I don't know if I remember this. Said that Bill Hinman was the Brooklyn Project's in-house attorney. You know the conflicts that is, folks? And then this is the video I showed this is from 2018, May 2018, where Charles Gasparino was saying that Andrew Keys and Joseph Lubin were working on the Brooklyn Project, and that they were working with the SEC and the CFTC behind closed doors on all these regulatory things, folks. And you have Bill Hinman, who has been saying that was his personal opinion. Meanwhile, he was working with these guys behind the scenes. Are you freaking kidding me? Then John Deaton tweeted this out over the last the day. When we look at Ethereum, we don't see a third-party promoter. Hinman emailed Joseph Lubin and had his first meeting of several on December 13th, 2017. At the height of the ICO prosecutions and investigations, Hinman met 3 more times with Lubin, consensus including with Vitalik Buterin. And then he goes on. The 4th meeting was on June 8, 2018, 6 days before the Hinman speech. Hinman also met with A16Z, that's Andreessen Horowitz Rept, on March 28, 2018, after receiving Perkins Coie memo written by the attorney Lowell Ness, who's been A16Z's crypto lawyer. And day 1, safe harbor for ETH was also proposed. How could Hinman say when he looked at Ethereum he didn't see a third-party promoter? He was meeting with them behind closed doors for months, and they helped the speech that declared ETH a non-security. He became so familiar with them, he's now a partner with those same third-party promoters. You can be the biggest Ethereum supporter in the world and still recognize this speech for what it is. If Hinman's speech was screened for conflicts and blessed by SEC ethics, he and the SEC would have stated so by now. Nothing is preventing them from saying the speech was cleared. It was impossible to miss the Simpson-Thatcher Enterprise Ethereum Alliance connection with the most basic ethics screening. SEC folks like Clayton, Gary Gensler, Allison Heron Lee, Hester Pierce, etc., never discussed specific tokens. Yet, as Jungle Inc. said, Hinman went on an ETH speaking media tour. And he's referencing Jungle Inc. Jungle Inc.'s been on fire lately, folks. Hinman's Ethereum media tour. He did do a media tour. That's exactly what it was. Before I go, I want to show you this. Just a day after admitting to liquidity issues, official Poolin, let's see what this is, Bitcoin and crypto mining pool, is pausing all withdrawals from its wallet service. Folks, this link's going to go in the top of the description of this video. Again, click on the link and tell them DAI sent you, folks. You got to click on the link. Get a Ledger Nano S. Don't have any. Times are very shaky these days, especially in crypto. So do not have your crypto on exchanges. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family to go click on my sponsor, the Ledger's link, and tell them